mine is on 1080p. I don't have a 4K monitor.
Oh, sheesh, y'all.
Yeah. So you guys saw their stream?
Yes, I saw a little bit. I didn't actually get to watch it live, though.
Well, just put it on YouTube earlier. Yeah.
Oh, they can hear us also.
Oh.
Yeah. Hello, everyone.
Hey.
Yo! Oh no!
Yo.
Oh dear lord.
That didn't
What
sound
happened?
good.
What happened? What's wrong?
Oh, Lindsay.
You broke it.
Wait, I'm on the wrong
Also?
line. I fixed it!
Okay.
There we go.
Ah,
Now we're on the
yeah.
correct camera.
Yep.
yeah, yeah.
Can you change that to Esther up there?
No.
Oh,
yeah.
yes.
Real quick. Just a
Awkward.
little editing there. Oh dear. I still haven't found her body. Oh.
Yep.
Yeah, we are still very much on the hunt for looking for her. We didn't just
Oh,
forget
yeah.
our friend.
That is
Missing
true.
Bruja? You know how it
In a society that no longer allows Bruja, it's a problem.
Yeah, that was the big giveaway that the stream yesterday was like set earlier because there was the Bruja.
Yep.
Just hanging out.
Yeah. Almost got into some serious trouble, but Coder mate helped her out. So. All right. So yeah, welcome, folks.
Hello. A beautiful window into our backyard.
Mood lighting. It's great.
I'm
Hey there, thank you, Crystal, for the tier 1 for 2 months. Thank you, Quiet Weapon, our dungeon master, for the prime
Yeah.
for 4 months.
Yeah.
Or sorry, storyteller.
Yeah. You mean
yeah,
Game
our
Daddy?
dungeon master.
I don't
Game
acknowledge.
Daddy!
I don't
That's
acknowledge
a
that
Game Daddy.
title.
Yeah,
Yes.
Game Daddy.
I don't
Yes.
acknowledge
But
that
that's
title.
his name in the Discord call.
That's
Yeah.
fine.
Mhm.
That's fine. He can use that.
So yeah, last time that we were here, a bunch of misfits just completely obliterated Baron Omar and his top 2 goons.
We did.
Yeah,
Oh my
they
God. Hype train.
I'm like, who's that?
man, they laid an ambush, a pretty well planned ambush, up in a warehouse in the industrial district, and they
Ate a man.
waited until a ghoul lured them in, and then blasted them with some 11 bolt, some Zeus's fury, and chucked a thermite grenade at them and killed them before they even got a turn.
Turns
So
out vampires not immune to thermite.
Ate it, actually.
Oh
Or
They're
lightning.
allergic to it.
So
I'd say their only
Yeah.
weakness.
yep. And then Jax is a monster and devoured Omar's soul in some diablerie.
Indeed.
Yep. And we will be picking up with them, with Jax kind of standing over a pile of ash, and everyone's like, now what? And the other 2 lackeys are staked and in torpor. That's where we are.
Okay.
And then
Oh,
remember
and I got cucumber.
Oh, yeah, Cucumber showed up right at the end. And,
The best
Yeah.
boy.
Yep.
Fuck yeah.
He's
and,
the best boy.
What was his ambition again?
My
His
ambition?
ambition
No,
is to find his family.
Cucumber.
Yep.
Oh my.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So did he
It's
gain
the
humanity?
cutest thing.
Well, he doesn't
Cucumber?
know if he's found his family yet. He doesn't know yet. He's
Yeah,
just-
we
Answer
gotta.
the call.
he found that one nice lady.
Mhm.
Yep.
That's it.
Remember to
Yeah,
recover any willpower
added
if you need to.
Already done.
I added to the top of his sheet. Good boy.
Good boy.
Yes.
The best boy.
The best boy.
Yes, best boy. He's best boy. He's team best boy.
All right, so now we take these bad boys, I think, to Mama Boyle's and ask a few questions.
Yeah, sounds good. You guys get on that. Take them on over to Mama Boyle's. Make sure they're nice and comfortable.
Has Elysium officially already changed, or is it about to change?
It's in the process of changing.
So we can take them there for now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent news.
Currently,
Let's go.
powers are free game.
And then interrogate them.
And as sheriff, you would have the power to probably take them there, even if it were Elysium. In this situation, as long as you kept them under control and they didn't break out into an actual fight, yeah, probably still use powers there. But
That's fair.
Let's go. This power isn't gonna go to our heads. Let's go.
Oh, it already hit. While
Somehow
we're
he's
here,
like changed into like a duster. He's like, let's go.
That's the next scene.
He has
That's the
spurs
next
for
scene.
some reason.
That's
Yeah,
the next scene.
he's the sheriff.
While I'm here in this area, I'd like to do another one of those rolls, for Scent the Bond. You try to find certain.
okay.
Oh, that's a good idea.
And that says Resolve and Awareness. I'd like to do a Blood Surge on my Resolve, I guess?
Okay. Yep.
I got a
As
little
she
more
pulls
hungry.
out some gurneys that she had ready.
Are you gonna
for
try
some
again?
reason.
I got a little more hungry because I Blood Surged. And then it's that and
We could just put the while he's working on that, we'll just put the bodies in Ratsby
Okay.
that I hid behind the building.
Okay. And so you guys are,
Thanks for the hype train, Giraffe.
I have a cute
you
little
guys
dolphin boy now.
load them up. So I know this isn't D&D, but there's a critical step you're missing. You didn't loot the bodies.
we're not there yet.
I loaded them onto gurneys, Gavin.
I mean, we
I
still
don't know if they
have
have
the
reinforcements
bodies.
coming.
Okay,
You gotta loot the
do we
bodies
kick
as
around
soon as you
Omar's
can.
ash? Sorry, do we kick around Omar's ash to see if there's anything left in his ashes?
That's true. That's a good point. That was much
Rings?
easier to search.
Clothing?
I got an 8. Is he wearing a duster by chance?
Oh my god!
It wouldn't burnt.
Heaven, you know he's wearing it.
Okay, yeah, he's wearing a duster.
Quinton just like he walks over. He doesn't even like look. He just walks over and grabs it and does that like, and then just like flings it on and just puts the duster on. He's like, "There's a new sheriff in town, boys."
Paula, in a moment of being part of the Quinton's boys, has a pair of sunglasses and just goes, I guess that's why they call it a duster. And then I just like put sunglasses on and walk away.
God damn it.
Oh wait, that's perfect because the dolphin has sunglasses for me. Oh my god!
And then as the duster settles,
Exactly.
I get my crit on sensing for Saoirse with my 8 total dice.
And you know that she has not been in this area.
Not here. Right.
Yeah.
He's using his Batman voice.
And with that many successes, you know she probably didn't come this direction at all.
She's
Up
never
north.
been here.
He's never
Never.
been here.
But in the corpses, you do find a few things. Each of them had a cell phone. Each of them had a key ring. And
Wait. Omar's keyring, does it have any cute little like keychains or anything that, you know, describes his personality?
It just has. It has like 50 keys on it.
It's like a janitor keychain?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Does it have one of those little like
rabbit
retractable
split.
pole things?
Yeah.
Of course,
It's just-
yeah.
It's just
Oh,
got
I take the
paracord
sunglasses
all
back
over
off, and I'm like, yes, it wasn't too lucky.
We're
And
gonna want those.
each of them had an ID on them
Oh, fuck
And-
yeah.
and some like
Oh.
loose cash,
All right.
but none. You can tell right away they're all fake IDs.
Yeah.
Okay.
It would have been very. But now we know some of their false identities that they were using, which is good to know.
But instead of that, you find a couple of like combat knives on Blaze, I think. And then you also find a sniper rifle with a scope and some ammo.
Let's go!
Okay.
I
all
point at
right.
Esther, I'm like, that's yours.
Yeah.
Okay. I will get the golf bag out.
Okay. But yeah, so you guys managed to load them up into
Depending on what they have.
your van, and it's not too far to Urban Decay from here.
Nice. Convenient. Let's cruise
And-
on over.
I'm assuming the rifle's like a damage 4, or is it 3?
It's damage 4.
Okay, superficial
Yeah, 4.
sniper. Anything special about the ammo or no?
Nope, just regular ammo,
Okay.
and it
I
does have
will-
a scope.
With scope, I'll put that
Mm.
So that scope will give you 1 extra die in your firearms rifle if
Ooh,
you're
that's nice.
actually using it.
Okay. Instead of shooting from the hip. Got it.
People
Is
hit
the
with the
clothing
sniper rifle.
reinforced? Or like are they wearing any armor?
No.
I would like to get Esther some reinforced clothing for like the armor value.
Weird question,
it
but
doesn't
do they
fuck
have
up
any
their
jewelry?
dodge, right? If it's just reinforced.
Yeah, it does not screw anything up if it's just reinforced.
I would like to find that soon.
Okay.
It's okay.
Gavin, do they have like identifying jewelry on them, where it's like, oh, this is Omar's family signet or something like that,
No.
or is it just basic pieces? Okay, so it's not
Yeah,
something
there's-
we can wear and be like, we killed Omar.
Yeah, no. Like,
Okay.
one of them might have some pretty basic ring, but nothing
Okay.
special about it.
Yeah. Okay. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
So you guys continue on to Urban Decay,
Mhm.
which, as you recall, the entrance of it is a long, nearly pitch black tunnel that leads to a massive elevator, which will take you down. So as you arrive, do you just pull out these gurneys and
Well,
get in?
I suppose
I
like
think we should probably talk to Mama Boyle first before we bring.
No,
Yeah,
I'm just like, nah, let's go.
I guess you're sheriff. You could just be like,
Yeah,
I need
just
to
walk in with
use
authority.
the space.
do you
exactly.
want me to
Yeah.
obfuscate us before we get in?
No, let's just.
No,
Okay.
or do it
All right.
to Mama.
I just keep
Yeah,
the
yeah. Use-
Mhm.
I see someone in chat.
Hey, welcome. hey.
Anyway.
Hey, that's my sister.
Oh, hello.
Hey. So you guys jump out of your van, grab these guys, and they're just on gurneys, right? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can
I
put
mean,
like
like,
we put like a
we
white sheet
could-
over them. Just be
Yeah.
like, it's a prop. It's a prop. Bringing in
Mhm.
props. Fine. Don't mind us.
okay.
It's like
So-
Because it's kind of a darker themed club, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the theme tends to
Yeah.
rotate,
Oh yeah.
and yeah, the theme rotates every night. So, but usually it is darker in nature. And as you go down this dark tunnel, as usual, there's like nobody up here.
Mhm.
And as you go down the elevator to the club, the
I do have Sense the Unseen also active at the moment.
if you want to actively use it to look around, you can.
I would like to do that, yes.
Okay.
I think it says for searching out, it's resolve in aspects, but also sensing is wits in aspects.
Yeah. So resolve and aspects because you're actively using it.
Okay.
For the passive, it's usually wits and aspects.
Two and three. Ooh. I have 3 ones, and one of those on my red die. I only have 1 success.
That is bestial failure.
It is, Gavin.
So as you guys proceed down this long, dark tunnel, the rest of you probably notice that Esther is getting twitchy, looking around, and for Esther, you are seeing all sorts of people around you in the shadows. They're basically just lining the walls. Some
Okay,
of them
if she's
moving
gonna be
behind
twitchy,
you, and they're following you now.
Do they look like the angels?
They're just like shadow people.
I don't know if I've seen this before.
I'm just gonna whisper to Esther, since again we did the hand. She was handshaked in and can use cryptolect. I'm gonna just whisper to her, like, what's going on?
There's
What's
a lot of people
what's the
here.
haps?
They're not attacking, but there's just a lot of them right now.
Mhm.
People, or like people?
Can I roll insight?
You do air quotes with me.
All right. I guess that's
Yeah.
like
Because you have
Wits
sight
and
and seen,
insight?
don't you, Quinton?
I
I
don't think
do.
they're angels. I don't know. Man, there's a lot of them.
Okay. Okay.
But like, I'm glad the security's good
I'm-
here, so I think we're fine.
Yeah, I'm just gonna turn to look Quinton, since you're talking about like angel people. I'm just gonna turn to look at him and be like, "What are you feeling, buddy?"
I got a bestial success.
Oh,
4, 5, 6. So I got a 7, but it's a bestial success.
So both Malkavians
God.
are looking twitchy.
oh
Well,
no, I'm worried.
So I'm like connecting with her beast, and like
Yeah.
So I'm picking up what she's seeing.
Yeah,
She's
you're
Putting down.
Yeah.
you're feeling the intense paranoia, and you're kind of generating this shared delusion
Oh no.
that you are
I have the web. I have the
surrounded by
cobweb.
people.
Okay.
And you having just came from killing Baron Omar, could it be some of his people?
I'm actually what I originally wanted to do was just check like Is she feeling agitated?
Oh yeah, she is. Yeah.
I'd like to use.
You want to check? You want to do a vibe
Obea
check?
on her.
You want to do a vibe check?
Yeah, I'd like to use Obea on her, and calm her down.
Okay.
So it says the vampire soothes the mental or emotional turmoil of their subject, restoring them to a modicum of steadfastness.
Okay. Yeah.
So we can do this. It says it's
Well-
composure and aspects against difficulty of 2.
Sure. So if you
The
get
other thing is
another-
I could use Beta Morgana to calm everyone the hell down.
Did I just say it was? Composure.
Composure and
Yeah.
aspects.
Okay, composure.
So I'm just reading the cobweb, right? It says I can communicate with other Malkavians in heavily abstract, limited phrases, simple images, and strong emotions. So it's just shadow, 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 fear,
Yeah.
fear, fear. What is this? Oh my god.
Yeah. So I bring you like down. Like look at you. I'm like,
Okay.
it's okay. They're
So-
always there.
The effects of that roll kind of dissipates with this, and you do begin to realize that there's not as many as you probably thought, but there's definitely Nosferatu here. They are security. They're doing what they should. Yeah. Here.
The house.
Yeah. You made it this far, so you're probably okay.
They haven't attacked us yet.
Yeah.
Not leading us into a trap. That's
Not this time.
this time.
But you guys successfully pass through this and make it down this large elevator. With the eventually the base begins to make the elevator floor shake a little. They're all about that base. And
That represents the elevator hitting the ground.
so again, it opens up into this club, and standing right there at the entrance is Mama Boyle's,
Cool.
or one of the many faces you've seen her wear.
Okay.
And she's like, well, what are you guys doing?
Alright, Mama Boyles, if you could prepare a room. We need to bring these boys in.
Through the front door.
I got some business.
Yeah, where's the prop room at?
Follow me.
Thank you.
She turns and walks, and the people that you walk past pay you no mind, as Mama Boyles extends her obfuscate around all of you and the corpses.
Okay. That's even.
Yeah.
And like Esther's like, okay, I tried to say, but all right.
So she leads you back to one of the various rooms in the hallways, opens it, and gestures for you to go in.
Mhm. Yeah,
And-
I'll go in.
As she shuts the door behind all of you, she's like, I don't mind that you're bringing them here. Just next time use the back door, because I don't want a bunch of mortals to see you bringing in a bunch of corpses into my club.
Sorry, we were trying to be real loud that they're just props.
Yeah, no, next time use the back door.
Right. Out of respect.
Mm-hmm. All right. Now, what the hell are you
Yeah.
doing bringing corpses here?
He just adjusts his badge.
We
Did he,
pull the
It's,
we pull the
it's
blankets
part
off,
of the plan that was to get you Elysium.
and they're both like clearly staked.
Which,
Yeah,
uh,
and in
Her-
torpor.
yeah, her mask like fades away, and now her short, pudgy, wrinkled skin is quite clear. And she steps over to Jax. It's like, come on in. And just gives you a big hug. It's like, I knew I could trust you to, make me the keeper. Steps back.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at you, Jax. Don't worry. Now the rest of
Never
you.
you.
Definitely all.
I know this
Jax.
wasn't your idea.
Yeah.
Does she say anything that he's definitely not looking the same?
No. No. She,
Okay.
Oh, because you look more
She
more
never
beast.
comment on your looks.
Yeah.
Are you kidding?
I am definitely more pale than I was the last time
mm-hmm.
we met.
Yeah.
You're
Little-
still the most handsome thing she's ever seen.
Yep. You're her good boy.
You always come back.
Mm-hmm.
Sarah played a cat boy dating game on Steam
I don't know
last
why.
night,
I don't know why I'm bringing this up.
and when one of the characters went to feed her, they called her a good girl.
Oh my god.
Oh.
He's the big, strong one.
She's like,
Oh my.
something's awakening in me.
Oh
Nah,
my.
I said we have to go for Dill. He's the small one who's very submissive and breedable.
Uh-huh, yeah.
Oh my
Of course,
god.
you would be.
Oh
that.
no.
We're definitely like doing the same kind of pairing, just we have different approaches here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my lord.
Dill's very sweet. He just likes fashion a lot.
Yeah, so Quinton will be like, yeah, so we just put down Baron Omar's little thing, and these are his boys, and we gotta figure out some.
Oh shit! Really?
Yeah,
For
yeah.
Oh,
the
yeah,
for the
he's done.
new prince.
What happened to?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's
Well.
just say he was put to death.
Congratulations. Yeah.
Put the sunglasses on, even though it
Yeah.
The
wasn't a pun.
sentence is death.
And I'm gonna need you to make a
Which prince you
manipulation
say?
subterfuge roll for me.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh. Oh. No.
God damn it.
Because
Am I
Echo
lying?
saw it. Echo saw it though.
Can I assist?
I have impeccable
Can I-
lies, so do I
Yeah.
get to use that? Okay.
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
Oh, so is that just like you just have a good one?
Impeccable lies, just if I'm lying, I get an extra point. I got a 5. Probably not enough to beat Mama Boyle's, but we'll see.
Okay. Is there any way to
Oh, wait, 6.
can
I
I
got a 6.
assist and be like, he was taken care of in a way that the prince requested,
No.
and I still have my
no.
sunglasses on, and it's just like straight face.
Yeah, you can
What?
roll one more die. Add that to it.
Are you saying the current
Yeah.
prince?
How about this? Lindsay, go ahead and
Yes,
roll.
the current
I'll have
prince.
you roll because you're the one that's helping. So just roll 1 dice.
Oh, just roll 1 dice. Okay.
Because that's the help.
Yeah.
Ooh, that is a success.
Okay, so that makes it 7.
So she kind of waddles over to you, Quinton. Gets real close to your face. Or at least tries to. 'Cause she has to look up. You know?
There we go.
The immersion.
There's more to this story.
There always
But
is.
I don't need to know it.
Is it?
Yeah, you're...
Look, I don't want to be involved.
Let me just tell you that
Yeah.
Jax is the best boy.
Okay, we'll leave it at that.
That's true.
Because he is.
I shake Cucumber's face. I'm like, uh-uh.
And who is this big boy right here? She goes over and, like, squats in front
This
of
is
him.
Cucumber, because he's super mellow.
You okay? Yeah. Cucumber, nice to meet you. So, she waddles over to the bar area of this room and pulls out some jerky and pulls back and gives it to him.
Oh
and
yeah, I love that.
he just goes to town on it. And it's like, so Do you guys
Just
need?
blood everywhere, like flexoid.
Oh yeah.
Actually, yeah, I need your services.
Yes.
I have a feeling that you're very apt in the ways of acquiring information from people. And I just kind of point at the two. And I'm like, I was wondering if you could get me a full suite on their whole operation and what's going on, and just, fire that up the chain later.
I can get information, but that's not exactly the way that I do it. That's not my style.
Okay. All right. Well, I mean, is it okay if we use your room and then we can do that?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
That would be wonderful. I'll let the prince know of your cooperation.
Of course.
I think the
Thank you,
most
Sheriff.
important, would be to wake them up. Do you have access to beverages that could do that? Vintages? People. Do you have people that could do that?
I can give you an idea of a few that might be able to.
Yeah, they'll need probably a little taste of pretty old. We did
Okay.
a number on them. Let me tell you.
A little too
So-
good.
She waddles over to Pierre and like dips her finger in some of his latte and just like licks it. Okay. That's pretty good stuff. Well, you could try there's of course the new prince and seneschal could do it.
Of
but
course, we don't want
I
to bother
wouldn't
them,
ask them. Yeah.
No.
You could go check in with Primogen Plague. You could do it.
I have a good
and-
rapport with him.
And I know there's at least Florence over there with the Ravnos. He could do it. Yeah, he's an elder. He could do it.
Okay.
And maybe the Scourge too. So, those would be my best bets.
Let's get the Ravnos cooperate. That could help this.
That's true.
But if you don't need me for anything, I'll be heading out. Got a
that's
club to
it.
run.
Absolutely. Thank you very much.
Yep, and just remember,
Back door.
if they break out, don't let them leave this room.
They won't leave.
Okay,
They won't
'cause
leave this room.
if they do, none of you are leaving the club except Jax. Okay?
Yes.
I can wash dishes, no problem.
Except for Jack.
Esther just completely
He just gets
pretend she
free
doesn't get
pass.
what the thread is.
And she just turns and kind of waddles out.
Cool. You got a free room.
I don't know why I'm describing her as waddling.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's-
Yeah, she's a short, like, really round lady. Like,
Think about like Mrs. Weasley. But
yeah, she's
smaller.
she's
I feel like she's one of those
Even
ladies
more.
who needs the scooter and doesn't walk anymore. Like, kinda.
she
kinda-
almost there. She's
one
at that
step
level
before
where
that. Yeah.
she's portly.
I just
Yeah.
imagine like Swamp Hag, pretty much.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
so. So what do you guys do?
So
But like double the
we'll
charm.
Hmm.
Reach out to the Ravnos.
Have I heard back on my note that I sent to Echo yet?
Nope.
Okay.
That kind of turned to Tala. You're like, yeah, so it sounds like one of the Ravnos might be old enough to wake this boy up. If they help us, it could help their status.
Yeah, I think I know of at least one elder in the area. So I'm gonna have to. I guess I can go talk to him in person. Because I don't know if this is one that I want to relay with my spiders, because it'll take them a little while. So I might go pick him. I might go meet him in person.
Does anyone not have something they want to do right now? So you could use a hunt or a quick over to the drink room.
Actually, I don't know if I can. 1 second. Let me see right. Can't drink blood. That's bagged.
Well, I think
Person.
Mama Boyle's has like people on tap, right?
Mhm. Yeah, she has special rooms available for such things.
Yeah, because she was the one that helped us in touch with the pain. The
Oh, you're
group
chopping.
called.
Choppy.
Yeah, she helped you with catering your guys' party. She connected you with the right people.
Yeah.
So.
Cause like if Tala's gonna head out, this would be a good time for all of us to break off. But if nobody has something if there's someone who doesn't have something they want to go do, they could sit here and guard.
Oh, I'll stay. That's no problem. I'm not that hungry.
But with the town like in a warlike state, I figure we need to start making multiple moves at once. You know, instead of tracking just one track.
Mhm.
Oh, did Mama Boyles happen to give me? Because I assumed there was going to be like a report of like the status of the town, like how this war front type thing is going.
She hasn't yet.
All right. Oh, hey, I did have it written on my... It was toughness.
Esther's like, could you all turn around real quick?
Sure. Yeah, I flip around. Oh, I like...
She sits down and she does Cloak of Shadows. So
Yep.
when you look back, she's not there unless you use something.
He might be Batman.
Oh my god, that would be great to use obfuscate every time you hang out with Scruff McGruff. You tell him to turn around and then you go invisible.
Yes! That's the new
God
thing.
damn it, he
That's
did
the
it
new
again!
thing.
That's the new thing.
Oh God.
Yes. 100%.
All right. So, game plan is Tala's gonna go talk to Florence and try to get him to help out. Esther's gonna hang out and bodyguard. And what are Jax and Quinton doing?
Is Quinton's goal to try to find Saoirse?
That is, yeah, so
That's
effectively...
Probably realistic.
Yeah, I'd like to probably go...
'Cause
back
you know
to the
she
tower.
Went to... But also, the Scourge said that she went to the strip club.
Oh, then yeah, I'd go to the strip club. It was effectively, he wants to go to the last place that Saoirse was known.
So he doesn't want Quinton to be trying to do that by himself. So he'll go with him.
Okay.
Okay. I just go...
Because if we've heard nothing up until this point, he's starting to think, like, okay,
Yeah,
maybe...
Because, like, she hasn't sent a text, she's not answering any calls.
I'd just
She-
be like...
I think the Scourge even said that she was taken from the strip club.
Yeah. So yeah, Quinton just kind of looks over where Esther was, and just like, all right, guard the room, and we're gonna go check out a strip club and try to find our friend.
We gotta go to a strip club to see our friend.
We gotta go
He
to a strip
loves
club.
them.
So
She loves them.
we'll be back. Come on, Jax, high five.
So,
The two guys peel off to go to a strip club.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to the haunted circus.
so as you open the door to head out, the Scourge is actually standing right there.
Oh,
I
shit.
pause.
Sheriff. Mama Boyle's informed me that you might need some assistance.
Yes, we would.
Oh, so I don't need to go to the
yeah,
hospital.
we don't have to go. We don't have to go there. Let's. All right. Let's. Yeah, I guess we turn around, change of plans. Let's do this real quick. And I take a step back in the room and point at the team.
Yep. So he steps in.
Almost like he doesn't want us to find Serja.
I just think it's fun that Mama Boyles showed her. I don't know. I like that.
So, Scourge walks in, and again, the Scourge is a member of the Banu Hakim. He's pretty tall and slender. He's a tall, dark, and handsome black man, and he's wearing like pretty loose, almost yoga-ish type of clothes. But you do see that he's clearly packing in more ways than one. Yeah. So he just kind of strides over and makes sure that the sheets are removed and just looks them over.
Oh, and Omar's no more.
Yes. Is that so?
That's so.
Looks at Duster. Looks at Quinton.
I make sure that Quinton is like.
Are
up
you still
against the wall.
obfuscated?
Esther would be. Yeah.
Hmm.
But Quinton's like up against.
Okay.
He's leaning against the wall like a cowboy. like.
Like the foot is on the wall and the
Yeah.
knee is bent.
Yeah. Knee
Yeah.
bent.
Classic.
He
Yeah,
somehow
well,
has a hat that's like
cool
partway
Duster
down.
pose. Exactly. He didn't even have a hat, but somehow he has like the hat. Like the wide brimmed one.
Excellent. And did you bring any of his remains with you?
One moment. I take the jacket
There's
off.
some
and I
dust on
kinda,
that
like,
duster.
I take the jacket off and I like look on the inside. I'm like, there's a little bit here.
Showing up wearing his duster. Did you bring any remains? I mean, technically.
I guess so. I didn't.
I mean,
clean
Yes.
it.
probably in here. Yeah.
It
he's
says
in here.
dry
Yeah, I mean,
clean only. I haven't gotten around.
Go ahead and give me an intelligence and Camarilla lore roll.
This is for like the powers or whatever. He's gonna like identify how he died or something. Do I still only have 2 Camarilla lore?
Yes.
All right. I got a 2.
Yeah. Well, luckily, you have checked the trunk.
I do have checked
Because-
the trunk.
Because that very subconscious part of you realized that...
My favorite part of Quinton.
Yeah.
Check the trunk.
It's check the trunk.
To check the trunk.
Hold on, I
So-
got something for that. I think. Let me just open myself up and find out.
Yeah, you recall back to when you were trying to bring Simon in, you offered the ashes of Simon. And subconsciously, you made sure that there is a little handful of Omar's ashes in the inside pocket of your new coat. It's like, oh yeah, here
I'm
it is.
halfway a klepto. I just
Yeah.
like, whoop, might need this.
So
You never know when you might need a sprinkling of Omar.
Mm-hmm.
So he goes and, like, pulls a pinch out, and kind of puts through his fingers and goes over to the bar and grabs a cup and empties it all out into a cup so you can take your coat.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. Let me look at a thing that he can do.
Hmm? Yeah, I think he's about to identify how these ashes, which may not be.
We were told any means necessary,
Mhm.
and there was a blood hunt on him.
Yeah.
There wasn't like an official decree of a blood hunt, but I would just say like
There was
was
a
a blood
loose blood hunt on him. Yeah. He told us we had a week to take care of it, which that's mafia terms for get rid of him.
It's obviously mafia terms for eat him.
The argument's going to
Yes.
be in
Exactly. It's blood mafia term for eat him.
in times of war, there has to be an extreme show of power against this like rebellion, and so we demonstrated our power. And
This is
sent the
also-
message.
It's also like to guarantee that he can never come back.
Yeah. So let go.
Even in death, the Anarchs have a purpose.
So as he picks up a pinch of this and puts it on his palm, kind of brushes it around, you see his eyes just like glaze over,
And he's gonna witness how he.
and
And he's gonna be like, impressive.
He's just like 2 turns, huh? Really?
Oh, man, this guy got jumped.
and after a minute he brushes it back in, and he looks at each of you one at a time. And I need each of you.
The serial people eaters, not us.
I need each of you to make me a roll.
What roll?
Okay.
Resolve and composure, isn't it?
Composure and subterfuge.
Ah,
Oh,
close.
Easy. Easy.
Am I lying? Am I telling a lie?
I mean, kind of, but
Body
yeah, that doesn't apply
language?
on this.
Okay.
Can I
Gavin-
search the blood?
Gavin, does
Gavin?
does my subterfuge, the long con, come into this?
Because you've been wanting to kill him forever.
All right, question. I've got 3 crits on the board, but one of them is a red dice. So does the crit go on the 2 black dice, or does the red dice trump that? And
If
Be
you-
steal success.
so if just in general, if you get 3 crits, but one of the crits, like I can't choose the 2 black dice to be. And then
Seems
okay,
like a
so
no.
it always does that. Okay, I'm just making
Yep,
sure.
'cause-
Yeah.
It's one of those times the beast takes control.
Okay, so I have a
Right,
bestial crit.
Can I surge the blood, Gavin?
Yeah? Or,
Okay.
Can I
Yeah.
burn a willpower to re-roll 2 of my dice?
you could, but would your character actually do
I'm
that?
gonna also
Being that they
search
don't
the
know
blood,
what's up.
and I'm gonna rouse my composure.
And
Freak.
I mean, I know who the
don't-
scourge
I'm
is, so
worried
I'm
now.
I'm a little on ends.
Quinton's beast
3
must
more
just
die.
be riding a high right, because it has been popping off
Yeah.
this session. It's just like I'm the sheriff. I'm a cool
Mhm.
guy.
So I
Yeah,
got 7 successes, and none of them are bestial.
Okay, so I got
Ooh,
1, 2, 3,
yeah.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then I
I'm
crit
glad I did that.
for a total of 10. I crit for a total of 10, and I did surge the blood for composure.
Yeah, I got a 6.
I'm more hungry, but I yeah. Oh, actually, hold on. I haven't actually. Because you get hungrier after your roll, right?
You get
Yes.
hungrier if you fail, right?
Okay.
If you fail.
If you failed,
but it's-
you're
but it's
roused.
You wouldn't,
after
yeah,
the
you wouldn't
roll.
add that hunger dice to.
The hunger dice to your pool until after, yeah.
Okay. So I actually got 8 successes.
Oh, nice.
So,
I got 7 with a crit.
Oh, also, since I ate Omar, am I at 0 hunger right now?
yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
We love it here. This is a good spot to be.
Oh, wait. Okay. So he kind of looks around the room at each of you. And his eyes... how many did Quinton get?
Also a 6.
Okay. Yeah. So his eyes look around and don't spend much time on Esther or Tala. And it stops on Jax for a long, quiet minute.
I'm looking right back at him.
Then he shifts his gaze over to Quinton for another long, quiet minute.
We are some nasty boys.
I mean, what did they expect us to do? They saw what we did to the other one.
Well,
You
He was
guys hate
there.
people.
He was there for the Toreador.
Yeah.
Or not?
and was also, well, I guess he wasn't there for when we insta-killed his court mage.
Yeah, this one wasn't there for the Toreador. I think that was the old one.
Like, he would have heard about it. Sure.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
He knows.
everyone.
Uh,
We eat people. Our thing.
Brutta, I hurt people.
He locks eyes with Quinton for another long minute as both of you got bestial or messy crits. So your beasts are kind of fighting in the background. I don't know what he's gonna do.
Flip a coin?
He's like, kill him, not kill him. Let's just.
He states, I need all of you to leave the room except for the sheriff. We need to talk.
I wave them off. You guys can go. Fine.
Esther gets up and walks out.
I think that was a yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah, sorry. I was taking right out of the oven.
So as the rest of you leave and shut the door,
I'm just gonna go eat, like, with some permission. Not even gonna listen. Just gonna get out of here for a second.
yeah, that's okay. Yeah, you can go feed. The Scourge says, who was it?
No.
I don't want to make any assumption. What are you referring to?
Whose soul did you devour?
Me?
It's clear as day within your aura.
The
What?
Toreador Elder.
I'm sure you would have heard.
That would have been long ago enough that would have faded.
Oh no.
So who was it?
Wait, would it? How long did that shit last around for?
A few years, and there was a It's like a 10-year time jump in there somewhere.
We had a 10-year time jump? What the? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I thought it was not that long of a time jump, so there was some overlap
Or
between.
it was like a 5 to 10 year. It was a
Yeah.
big time jump.
Okay.
And
Ooh.
Sorry,
Ooh.
remind me on the Scourge. These guys those aren't not. The Scourge are the ones that are kind of nomadic. Like they're a step up
No.
above the Prince. No, those are Archons.
yeah, the Scourge is appointed by the Prince, and whereas the Sheriff is the one who's upholding all the laws and securing the masquerade, the Scourge is the one who, they're more like the secret police. They're the ones who,
Or the CIA.
they're the ones who, if anyone's in the city that hasn't presented themselves to the Prince or
Stay with me.
isn't welcome, they would just go kill them. If
Okay.
anyone broke laws of the Camarilla and the Sheriff couldn't find them, they would kill them.
Then I'd like to do an insight on this guy, on his intention behind this.
Because I have a good lie for you.
Like, is he
But I don't
trying
know if
to? Is he trying to trap me, or is he curious so that he can help me? Like, what are his intentions? So I'm gonna
Yep.
do, was that like wits and insight?
Yeah, what's insight? Or you could even do resolve and insight for this.
Okay, then that would. Or currently. Holy shit, that's a bad one. I'll do a willpower. Damn.
Yeah.
Chat, how you doing? How you doing out there? How you feeling?
There is a.
Are you
half
feeling
of a
merciful
crit,
today?
But it's another bestial. Like the red dice has a crit, so if I get another crit, it'll be a bestial one.
Someone should bump up to a crit.
Hold on a second. So is this guy seeing that Quinton has diablerized somebody that wasn't Omar?
Yes.
And
Because
he's asking
he
who it was. He's like, is it Crucio?
he saw
He
what
Oh, he
happened to
knows.
Omar, so he knows Jax did Omar,
okay.
and he
Yeah.
verified it with your aura.
I got an
Okay.
8.
But since you did Omar, who did Quinton do?
Mm.
I have a great lie for this. Also,
Yeah. I gotta think about it.
you wanna hear my
Okay.
suggestion?
I want to hear what this guy's intentions are first, and then
So-
I'll take the suggestion.
He got 3. He's not trying too hard to hide his intentions here. He is deliberating on how he should proceed, because technically diablerie, unless specifically stated by the Prince, warrants final death.
Mhm.
Okay. Then,
But he seems like he's not wanting to do that, or he wants to hear more so that, because you can tell like he's trying to find a way to be on your side in this.
To
He doesn't
justify
want
it.
to. So he's like digging for more so that he can justify not.
if that's
doing
the
something.
case, I would go.
Just tell him the truth.
like,
be
tell
like-
me something I can do to help.
It was a known traitor of the Camarilla that was assisting the Inquisition. In
And who
my
was that?
sire.
Really just doing that? Oh,
I just look at him
oh.
like,
Oh yeah, and now Esther's like, oh, I'm not only hanging out with Diabolarists, I'm hanging out with Diabolarists that eat their sires. Oh no! I want to go back to my motel.
Like, oh, I'm really
It's
regretting it.
so much nicer
Just be like-
there.
He was confirmed to be assisting the Inquisition in working against the Camarilla, and as such would have been put to death, but we handled it before that came to light.
Oh, my life was so much better. You just fought the Sabbat. You could have said it was the Sabbat.
This isn't a lie, though.
It's not a lie. Everything I've
No.
said
It's
is
not a
true.
lie.
Yeah.
It wasn't like. I feel like he's a stickler.
And if there's one thing that can save me, it's
The truth.
The other vampire was actively working with humans, which is actively breaking the masquerade to work against the Camarilla. So like, it's which offense is greater, me killing a traitor, or me breaking the masquerade?
So he says,
But I can promise you, I did not even touch Omar. He already knows. He probably watched the entire thing play out in his brain.
yeah. I need to look at the wording for a power.
Oh, we were making a face because our upstairs neighbor has like cinder block shoes on and is
Oh no, you
And
guys
it's
got the
like
downstairs unit?
well, we're on the ground
You live
floor,
below an
thank God.
elephant?
But they're like stomping right now.
So it sounds
We think
like.
it's a child.
So right now, if it's a stomping, it's a child. But it to me sounds like a grown-ass adult using their fist to go, like they're mad, like to pound on a door or the floor or the fucking wall, like.
Do you have anything that was once belonging to your sire?
That's a good question.
Do you want to give him a little
He
bit of
has-
your blood?
He has a former ghoul
That's
of his
true.
sires.
Yeah, he's asking if you have any. Did you keep any little, like a key
Trophies?
ring or any little
I
trinkets?
do.
Like, haha,
Um,
fuck you.
I
buddy.
pull out my anesthetics kit.
Hmm.
Like, it belonged to him at one point. He gave it to me.
Yeah, I see it.
Oh.
He puts out his.
Yeah, you hand it.
He takes it, puts his other hand on top of it for a minute, and his eyes once more glaze over.
I use premonition.
Good idea.
Okay, make
Oh, little glazy eyes? How's this playing out? Fuck.
make your rouse check and your roll.
I gotta go. I gotta figure it out.
I know, I'm like, quickly!
Alright, you got this. Yeah, you're just, like rushing him to what he's gonna see.
Resolve and aspect. Oh, and my resolve is still buffed. This guy's looking mighty tasty.
Once you get a taste for it, you know.
Like Bruce smelling the blood. Ooh, that's good.
Five.
Okay, so as
No
he's
crit set.
as he's holding this, your
I'm tapping in. Boy.
Oh,
what do you,
also,
what do you
like,
see?
if you need to send a message to me, you can on the cobweb.
Right.
your you get Well, you know you're not going to die.
Good news.
And you do see the Scourge standing in a completely different office one you're unfamiliar with, speaking with the new prince.
Okay.
And
What's he saying? Because I could very much.
you
X-Men.
you can't make out exactly what they're saying, but hit bits and pieces enough to get the gist that the Scourge will be obligated to tell the prince, but he seems to be defending you in this.
Ooh, that's still not a guarantee that I'm gonna make it out.
Nope. But you know,
You're definitely much better off.
Yeah.
who might help? A different prince.
True.
So
What?
If we brought the old one back,
Yeah.
that'd be fun.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah, we
I
brought-
thought you guys. I thought
we brought
you
the
were
good
meaning.
Reason?
If we,
I thought you meant the opposite.
So
And I
it's
was like,
treason then.
Is
Treason
Esther
then.
saying high treason?
It is important.
mean-
I don't know if you know this. It's called Quinton's Boys.
If
It-
Esther loves anything, it's tradition, and we got to go back
Yeah.
to the old Camarilla. Segregation and extreme rules.
oh no.
it's only treason if you fail. I mean,
That is just a revolution.
True. If you
Yeah.
succeed, then you're a patriot.
yeah.
Mhm. Absolutely.
But your vision returns
God damn it. I'm like so
as you do.
on the fence right now for trying to like make it where this guy can't.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, to like try to memory.
I could
wipe
try
it.
to no, I can't memory wipe. I can dominate him though and be like
And make
And
a
it-
wits
yeah.
insight check.
that is a 4.
It's enough that you can tell that his beast is stirring from what he saw.
Got
He's
it.
pissed.
His beast is
yeah.
pissed, but he keeps it down and keeps his cool. And after a
Well,
minute of regaining
He's
his
got a hair
composure,
trigger.
he opens his eyes and looks at you. He's like,
I know it
Good.
looks bad. But if you think about the amount of damage that that man has done to us in like how why are the Inquisition here in the first place? Probably because of him.
well, part of it's also because of you, but
I cleaned up
Regard-
my mistakes. He made them more.
being that he had been working with the Inquisition, I will deem that what you did was necessary. And although I do have to inform the prince, I will make them see reason.
Yeah. I can tell you he doesn't kill you immediately or me. I don't know how it goes though.
So you're already aware.
I am definitely aware. I have great and powerful vision. Sorry.
It might not have shown you more, as I don't know how I'm going to present this yet, or what my argument will be, but although there's that deep deep part within me that wishes to kill you now and serve justice. I know that you were serving justice on your own, so...
Yep, absolutely. And as
Well,
someone who
hope-
rose to sheriff, it is my job to uphold.
Mhm.
So clearly,
And-
I know what justice is. So let's just.
Like, tempting that beast.
Just as Quinton being like, you were upholding justice on your end. Mm-hmm. Yep. Totally was upholding justice. Totally wasn't
Mhm.
happy after the fact to find the evidence that he was a traitor.
Yeah.
We knew the whole damn time, okay?
Straight up.
We just had to
went
find
in
it.
with the mission to murder my sire, and then after went, oh, and he was a traitor? Thank God. Oh,
Yep.
thank God.
That was a real ass moment. Yeah, we both were like, oh, God. Oh,
Yes.
oh, good.
We went,
Yeah.
oh, this looks way better. This looks way better on paper.
We have an argument
Ooh.
now.
But
Good
so
thing
the
I didn't
Scourge takes 2 steps right up next to you.
Mm-hmm.
What you did is disgusting and horrific.
Scared you might like it.
If I find out that you've done it again,
Talking about moving forward. There was the
yes,
Like,
one- Just checking.
yes. If you
Like
do
from
it-
this point on.
So like starting now.
okay.
if this does become a habit, you will be put down.
I am only going to be putting down those that have blood hunts moving forward. Let me tell you.
I
Why
learned
the
my
fuck?
lesson.
Even then, if this becomes a habit, you will be put down. Blood hunter, no.
Okay.
Good.
And he's talking to Quinton.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So Jax doesn't know this rule yet.
Whew.
Yeah.
Thank
So-
God.
If you would like to go retrieve your friends, I'll get these 2 ready to wake up.
That sounds good. I'll go do that. I'm gonna leave and go
I get
get
to-
them, and I'll bring it all in. I have to step away for a minute though, so if you guys get a roll from here for a.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
gotta,
I think when Quinton
I get
comes
to
out,
carry on
tell
my
us.
wicked ways.
Can someone help Esther hunt? Because she has 3 hunger now.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
I can
And
go.
only 4 dice to roll. So.
Oh,
Mhm.
Yes, I'll go with
She needs
Esther.
an
to
accountability
help us
buddy.
While we'll do this while Quinton and the Scourge were talking.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So I would have still been in the room then.
Okay. Gavin.
Yeah.
Can
But
I?
yeah, so we'll go hunt. If you want to do your rolls, I'm gonna
Rex
grab a
first?
quick meal too.
Okay.
What is my humanity? What do I look like?
You're at Humanity
Uh,
5.
Oh, okay. I don't have to use Blush of Life to talk to people, right?
Nope, but you do get a penalty for just talking and persuasion stuff, but not for hunting.
Okay. So if I were trying to say like, "Oh my God, you left your phone in this room," like,
If it's part of your hunting, no, you're fine. So you can make your hunting roll per normal, and actually add 1 die because you got help,
okay.
and any bestial failures will basically be negated by your
We're
accountability.
still in urban decay, so couldn't we look for a room that caters to what we need to feed on?
Yeah, but there's also in the main room, main part of the club, there's the dance floor, and
Okay.
around it are a bunch of like booths with curtains, and they're very dimly lit, with the intention that people can safely go there and feed. As long as
she
they don't
has
fuck up.
like little alcoves to go do it, but not like people chained in a room.
Yeah, she does have some chain for a room, but for
Not like
those,
in a room,
you-
but
kind of have to check with her first. But
like it's already established that you can hunt here.
yeah,
Okay. Alright, so I wanted to make like I wasn't doing like a weird.
Make sure you're not doing a faux pas.
Okay.
Yeah.
So could instead of investigation, I use subterfuge?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, because you're feeding type.
Yeah, because she's usually way more methodical and in her own territory.
Mm.
Okay. I have one for helping.
Actually, while I'm going to be keeping an eye on Esther, but while she's doing that, I'm going to go up to the bar and order a bowl of water and a bowl of beer for Cucumber.
Okay.
I actually don't know what he prefers yet. I'm still figuring things out. He's new.
Blood.
He's a rescue.
Okay.
Or
so you
blood.
said
Yeah, probably blood.
So you said if there was a brutal success or like a messy, whatever. What is it?
Bestial failure.
No. I got a well, I got 4 successes, but one of them is a 10.
That's okay. As long as 2 of them aren't 10s.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, yes. Then yes, we're fine. We're fine. I got 4 successes.
Okay.
But I
Yeah,
don't
you're.
remember what. That's cool.
Yep. You're able to feed perfectly fine, and
Okay.
you can
Can I-
go down to 1 if you want.
So I have 3 hunger. I can go down to 1.
Could go down to 0.
Nope.
Just
No,
just
thank
saying.
Had enough
We just
close
had a
calls
conversation.
today, Gavin.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Back to feeling a little more comfortable at this club.
And call it.
Yeah, I'm gonna I guess order a little bowl of water and beer and blood. Because obviously does this section of the club still cater to us, or I guess I'd have to go to a different section.
Yeah,
for that.
there's like code words you can use at the bar to get.
I'd be like, can I get some red wine, and then like wink at them?
Yeah.
Put it in a
They have,
bowl.
like, special names and
Can I get
just
a trough of white wine?
Could I get the Midori?
Yeah.
But you know, the red one.
Can I get a Chester, please?
Yeah.
A 2003 Chester.
So just like asking if you could get something for your friend here. The ghoul at the bar would look down and instantly know what to get. Just yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm still trying to figure out what his likes and dislikes are.
So you'll go for the water first, and then go for some blood. And
All right.
all right.
And then yeah, I'm just gonna kind of like give him pets and stuff, and then as I keep an eye on Esther.
And then did you want to feed as well?
I do, but I'm gonna have to step outside for it unless she has a vegetarian room.
She does have vegetarian blood on tap.
Oh, okay, then yes. Can I get a veggie tail or veggie straws?
And your humanity is high enough that you do still benefit from this. So
Yeah.
you can reduce your hunger down to 1. Now, do you
Perfect.
return?
Yeah. So we'll probably. Huh?
Oh, yeah. What do you do now?
I think like after
Yeah,
a little
so I
while,
think as
Esther
soon as I-
will send like a message on the web and be like, "You good?"
And yeah, you get just the sensation that he's coming out to find you guys.
Oh, okay. Then I like signal and we start going back. I
Yeah.
think he's done. I think the interview's over.
Okay. Not too long. Not too long. Let's see what's up.
He's alive, so good start.
True. That is a plus. What's a possibility?
Mhm. So you return, and we'll say Quinton goes back in with you guys and Jax does, and you see that the Scourge has been securing these two to a couple of the chairs there in the room. He broke some furniture and it's making it work. And he's even found some chains that he's like wrapped around their feet. And he looks at you guys as you come in. He's like, well, ready to wake them up?
Before we
Absolutely.
say yes,
Esther
I
sits down
just
in a
would
chair and
turn to
obfuscates
look at
herself.
them.
What's up?
Me?
No, Tala.
Oh, I was just gonna communicate to them and double check if we're still doing our interrogation plan that we had talked about previously.
Oh, we should tell him about that. Yes, I think we should do that. Or do you think his natural reaction would be better? Do you think he'd be mad? Can I do an insight to see how mad he would be about if we do the thing that we talked about of doing the fake body and destroying it in front of one of them?
Sure, you can do what's insight.
Because technically, if we notify him, he'd know it's not real.
Mhm.
Yeah, so like, how mad is he gonna be, and is it worth having his natural reaction? You said wits insight?
Mhm.
Oh, she does have one for insight. That's nice. That's nice of her.
Can I also do an insight awareness? For this?
What's insight?
Or it's with insight? Okay.
Okay, she
That's
got
not-
6 successes.
Okay. See what Tala's gets.
I got 3.
So with 3, he's pretty damn hard to read. But with 6, you know that if you don't tell him and you did this, he probably wouldn't have a positive reaction.
Okay.
But-
So,
If you told him, he probably wouldn't really care.
okay. Alright, let's not burn this bridge.
We could even sell it of like, oh, we have to get information out of these guys for the prince.
So, I was like, we should tell him. He's already kind of eyeing Quinton in a weird way. I feel like we should just tell him. You know what I mean?
Tell me what?
That makes sense. Kind of be on the up and up. Again, this is still in Cryptolec, or it should be in
Oh, okay.
Cryptolec.
Then never
Yeah,
mind.
he just gets a lot of like furtive eye glances.
He
Like,
gets all the
while we're
meat
talking about
And like
the weather
random
in
glances.
Brazil. Mm-hmm.
Meep, 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 Brazil.
Meep,
Meep,
meep.
meep, meep, meep,
Brazil.
meep, monsoons.
Brazil.
Meep, meep,
And then,
meep,
like,
meep,
a
meep,
side
heavy
eye.
rains.
I was like, these fucking Malkavians all the fucking time. Jesus. So
What
she's
a bunch
like,
of weirdos.
we had a strategy before we knew you were coming. Tala is very good at tricking people's minds. So we were going to, because it's just easier than taking the time to make one from scratch.
Of course.
Create an image of his friend being horribly killed by our very powerful Jameer, and then
Well-
use that as the intimidation to get the information. we
Okay.
want.
Proceed as you plan.
Indeed.
So what we might want to do is we need to put one of them. They need to be out of the eye line of each other, and we'll
So
maybe
I'll-
only
I
wake
could- I
one
could
up at a time.
obfuscate the other guy.
Oh, that's true.
Like- I mean, I'll be out of sight, but also could obfuscate him.
Yeah, we could do that. Maybe just have Jackson the Scourge be in view,
I think so.
because he doesn't even have to see me for it to work.
So
My
who
God, I'm already 3 hungry again.
who
Good
are who are you waking
2
up?
round sticks.
It's Blaze and what's the other guy's name?
Yep, you have Blaze and Pierre.
Okay.
Yep.
What
Are
Still
is
so
you?
funny.
what is
Yeah.
what are their clans again?
They're both Bruja.
Oh,
Ah, so they're not welcome in the city.
Yeah.
Good, 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 good.
And
They're outsiders.
if it helps, you know that Pierre in combat was a much greater threat, and Blaze,
That's a cool name.
he was more just like muscle.
Just
Let's
extra.
wait.
Yeah.
Let's maybe wake him first because he seems more simple.
Okay.
The weaker one may not be as devoted.
Or might be he might I don't know, it's the catch he might know less, but he might be easier to trick, especially with the
Mm.
Data Morgana.
So you're going with Blaze?
Is he the Lenny of the George and Lenny mix here?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, let's start with the simple, right? Like, that seems good. And then whatever we get from him, we could always use against Pierre.
Yeah, I think that's a good
Pierre
idea.
is indeed a George.
Okay. So, move Pierre to wherever you would like and get set, and yeah. So the
Just lay
Scourge
him behind the couch.
steps over and cuts his hand and puts it over Blaze's mouth. And as soon as Blaze starts like coming to and starting to like drink on his own, he rips his hand out, licks it closed, and steps back behind Blaze. So now before him is just Jax and Quinton, unless Quinton chose to be obfuscated.
So what Esther did is she did the Cloak the Gathering, and she put her and Blaze under it. But she could also do you with no additional cost.
No, I'll stay in the open.
Okay.
I'm not I don't think I'm
Tara, do you wanna
obfuscated,
be-
I'm just behind him.
But do you want to be obfuscated?
yeah.
Like, again, I can do it to 4 different
Ye-
people with no additional cost.
Yeah, that
I'm
sounds
already
good.
very hungry. So.
What's up? So what was up?
Oh, I'm gonna obfuscate myself, Blaze, and Tala, and I'll look to
I think
the
we're
Scourge and
obfuscating
ask if
Pierre.
he's like interested.
Yeah, he's not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because everybody else is staying
Mhm.
staying out. It's just so it looks like it's
Mhm.
just the sheriff and Jax when he wakes
Mhm.
up.
Yep.
Yep.
Alrighty.
The sheriff and his hound, and then we're basically gonna play it as pretending that Jax has the powers to rip the other guy apart.
He
Mhm.
just-
And-
Pierre apart.
I mean, he saw what he did. So
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah, he already knows he's a monster.
We're all monsters.
Sarah, I need you to make a wits plus or obfuscate roll.
okay. That's right. That is my best discipline.
I'm actually going to need.
That's not bad. I like to pile them all together. Excuse me 1 second. Excuse me.
Yeah, I did check on that.
6 successes.
Okay. So as Blaze comes to and like starts like shaking, starting to like fight, and he's like, where the fuck am I? What the fuck? And you see that he does look at Quinton and Jax, but he does look over at Saoirse and Tala as well.
Saoirse.
Or not Saoirse. Esther.
Doing a lot of that
How'd you
Yeah.
get here?
Yeah.
And then Saoirse appears.
Yeah. And he's
Oh no!
Oh, yeah, we've been looking for you.
yeah.
She flesh crafted herself as a coat rack.
But you could. It's a fancy coat rack. Don't get me
yeah.
wrong.
Do it. all he's been saying it for years. All coat racks are people.
Yeah.
He saw
Uh,
Beauty and the
Very
Beast
glad
once.
that we hid his friend behind the couch then.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Furniture is people.
Yeah, you saw
Yeah.
Beauty and the Beast once, and now he's just like, I
Wait,
know.
His passive sense the
Wait.
unseen penetrated your obfuscate.
Oh shit.
why does he have sense the unseen though?
All right.
Probably learned.
Why does he?
This and that,
Diablerie.
so yeah, he probably ate someone.
He's Anarch, or could have a
Um,
predator type that taught it to him, or
Is Pierre still
Alright.
standing next, or still located next to the Scourge? Because I think we had put him
We
forward
definitely
so you can
separated.
see him.
Pierre is behind the couch.
Yeah.
Like he's completely out
Okay.
of it. He's
Yeah.
nowhere near here.
Okay. Just double checking. Okay.
Mhm.
Hey there, champ.
Then yeah, was my biggest thing. I was like, this all
Bet
fails
wondering-
with Pierre's not hidden.
Bet you're wondering how'd you got here.
I bet you're wondering why I called you here.
And he's like fighting the restraints,
You're gonna want
You
to
just
stop that. I just
spits in your face.
I
or
use
tries-
Omar's duster to like block it.
His monogrammed duster.
Yeah.
Where the fuck are we?
That's not important. What's important is you're gonna tell us everything you know.
Or my friend will rip you apart.
The
And
fuck I will.
I adjust Omar's duster and be like, you recognize this? I kind of kneel down, get a little closer. Be like, recognize this duster?
Yeah.
Camera no.
And I like kind of crick my neck a little bit.
So, I'm gonna give you a minute to put the dots together here.
So you can make a manipulation and intimidation roll.
I almost did it just today.
Can I?
3.
Who's? So it's like. Well, I ain't telling you shit. I don't give a shit if you killed him.
Do you think you could have killed him?
If you would like, is there any way that, because Cucumber has very high intimidation, can he actually assist
Jump on the
if he
table.
comes up from the
Jump on the
side
table.
to stand
We
in
have a
front of him and just growl? and
we
stare
have
at
a
him?
hellhound that's like dripping out of its mouth onto him, like.
Yep.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That would give you
Or he
one extra.
looks up and Cucumber's above him.
One extra die for help.
Yeah, if you want to roll your one
Okay.
die.
Yeah.
Could I do
Okay, that's a success.
Cloak of Shadows and my Bane, which makes like people feel uneasy? Could that add another dice?
With
Or can
Cloak
you only
Shadows,
do
you would have to be out of sight, but he's facing your direction.
Oh, okay.
So
I also
But-
don't know if help dice stacks. So.
Yeah. I mean, I can't. Per the book, I don't think they do, but I usually will let them if they're like different types of helping. Everybody doing the same thing. But yeah. So as Cucumber creeps up on him and starts growling, he like pulls away a little. He's like,
And we have a hellhound now.
I think most people have that reaction. Well, we truly are becoming an unhinged group.
Becoming.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I also would like
sometimes
to
we
roll.
sometimes we
eyes
forget
match
you're
our
new
insight
here.
now.
I would like to roll insight against his. I don't care if you killed him.
okay, do
That's a good
wits
one.
insight.
Five.
You know that like he does care that you killed his friend, but he doesn't care in the sense that he's not going to let you use that against him to make him talk.
Hmm.
And
About Omar killed?
correct.
Well, how much does he care for his own life?
Because that was also part of the insight
Yeah.
roll.
Yep.
Oh, he's
Yeah, because
basically
that's
saying, yeah,
that's
go
the next
fuck
part.
Yeah, he's saying go fuck yourself because I'm not going to tell you anything.
All right, I just
And at this moment, he bursts free from his restraints and is instantly at the door.
Ooh.
But so too is the Scourge. Within the blink of an eye, Blaze's head is on the floor.
all right.
Who's
All right,
doing?
well, that one didn't work.
Yep, he used his potence to break free and his celerity to try to escape.
Well, I guess we tried the dumb one. Try the smart.
I mean, well, I mean, that definitely was a pretty dumb move.
Yep.
We got what we paid for with that one.
Don't wake this one up yet. I want to start using flesh crafting on this person.
Mm-hmm.
Are you gonna fuse his legs together?
No, well, so his legs are gonna be fused together, but I'm gonna take his ribs, and I'm going to kind of alter his body in such a way where like if he moves, the ribs curl inward and like would cut into his body. Does that make sense? And I'm gonna sharpen them towards himself. And I guess I maybe
They're like, listen, we learned from our mistakes.
yeah.
We're flesh crafting.
And so I want to set it up so A, he can't move, and then B, kind of like wish I knew more about psychology. But like if there a way to set it up so that if he's lying and there's a physical response to that, and a muscle moves as a result of that, I could then rewire that muscle to like have the rib cut the guy.
It would be a nerve that did it, and it would do things like increase your heart rate.
Okay. So yeah, I would
Like
say,
dead.
but his
but
heart's not.
his heart's
pumping.
not beating.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
that's more of a
right.
human in
Yeah.
interrogation.
All right, for later uses.
Yeah, that's good for later. Well, humans I can just command them to talk.
That's not fun.
I
Well-
might be able to try that on. Maybe.
Compel doesn't work for telling information.
What about mesmerize, rationalize, and have him writing it on?
He'll write exactly what you say. Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Then yeah, I'm at least fusing his legs together
Mhm.
and his arms.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's a good.
I think it's a very scary intimidation if you were to fleshcraft just his chest open, you know, kind of thing.
Mhm.
Like,
I'm
so
gonna
that he can
fleshcraft
feel
his
own
chest
heart.
so that it's a little seat. I'm gonna sit in his little ribcage chair as I'm like looking down at him.
So like
So
your feet are
you're-
on either side of his head.
So your crotch is in his face.
Yeah.
No, I mean I moved the ribcage back a little bit so I can like look down.
There's also a huge psychological hit when you, as far as you remember, just lost a fight,
Mhm.
and then you wake up and you've been turned into this circus thing.
So, as you go to do this, I
Oh,
gotta
hang on.
ask-
Did Blaze turn to ash, or is he?
He started to decay. He's not full ash. He's
Okay.
pretty
Because I
well
want his
decayed
buddy. I want his buddy to see him
Yeah.
Mhm.
to show that we're not fucking around, as if you wearing Omar's coat wouldn't already
Yeah.
indicate that.
And making
But-
a seat out of him. Yeah.
But yeah. So as you're going to starting this, I have a question for Esther and Tala. Being Esther's Humanity 5 and Tala Humanity 7.
God, that's so crazy.
I'm humanity.
Um,
I just
okay.
don't think what I'm doing is wrong.
Humanity
We
5,
knew that.
this will result in a stain. Torture is
Oh.
a stain.
Not torturing him. I'm just reorganizing.
This is torture.
Quinton, just come down to the
So-
4 Humanity Club.
Quinton, you could probably work your way through it, but Esther and Tala definitely, this would be hitting your humanity, and you know this is fucked up. What he's doing is not cool.
Well,
But
so
are you
if
gonna
I-
do
so
anything to stop it?
So if I step out, I still get the stain because I'm letting it
Yeah.
happen. Is that,
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I just think that like maybe we threaten to do it, and we just don't. We don't have to take the time to do it. Time's of the essence, you know.
All right, hear me out. Can you make it so that he can't see himself?
I don't think so. Pretty sure that's a no.
Make it where he can't see himself?
Yeah, he can't see his own.
If
Because
you
like when
take his
I-
eyes out,
Yeah.
No, I want him to be able to see. Effectively, what I want to do is grab the corpse on the ground over there that's just meat now and make it look like him, and then use that to make it look like I'm carving his body into it. Like, he would, like, look down and just see... He wouldn't see his body, he would see the other body in a... So,
I mean, I'm-
obfuscate is turning it off in his brain that his body is there.
Yeah.
But there would
Oh.
be an exact, like, replica of his body that I have then carved into it.
you could position his body and restrain it in such a way that he could basically only look forward, and his body wouldn't be like under
Okay,
him.
I'm gonna do that
and then you-
and turn his nerves off.
Yeah, you could shut off the nerves to paralyze.
What
you.
if
See his nose.
well what if I could still use my illusionary magic so that we don't actually have to torture him
Ah.
to make him think these things are happening.
That's why I was like, if I use the pile of meat there and make it look
Yeah.
like the guy, and then turn off his brain so he can't see his body, or like you said, position him in such a way where he thinks it's his body, because I turned his nervous system.
I
Oh,
think-
like lay the body on top of him and then make it so he can't move?
Yeah. Or
I-
like
I think-
turn his body so it's like this, and then put a head where it's looking down at the other guy's body. He doesn't have a head anymore.
Hmm.
And then have that carved into it. Then I'm not torturing
Um,
anybody, and I
that
still
or-
get to intimidate.
It
That
still
or if we have
counts-
like a mirror.
I think it would still be
So it's
in the realm of mental torture.
Is it
Because
though?
you are
If it's not a mercy,
traumatizing this guy.
because we're kind of doing a mercy by not actually doing it. We're
Mhm.
tricking him.
But the effects on him are the same. Whether you're
Until
really
he
doing it
finds
or
out
not.
that it was a ploy, just a funny
Yeah.
prank.
But the intent is you're trying to cause this harm, and you want him to suffer.
Well, then how do the Ravnos get
Well-
away with anything that they do?
Again, it comes down to the person who's doing it, and your humanity level.
So-
But
I'm curious if we could try this again. Like, he doesn't have to see dead Blaze, but we try it again this time of we start with the image of the other guy dying. Even though Blaze is technically dead, but we start with the image of Blaze getting killed. And then we interrogate from there.
What if when he wakes up,
Um,
he just sees us holding his head?
yeah. So I think
I feel like that's a sin.
actually looking at Esther's convictions, I think she would actually be okay in this situation with the torture. Because
She's
it's
fucking
information.
Awkward.
Yeah.
Awkward.
So that would
that is
protect
one
you
thing.
from the stain. But Tala, though, you would definitely have major problems with any of these options. The rest of you would be fine.
Cherub.
Even with my conviction of of truth being relative.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, yeah.
Truth
But-
being relative. Damn, that's a good conviction.
Does not protect you from brutally traumatizing an individual.
Yeah, the one that's
But he's
well,
a monster.
Yeah, but
So are
humanity
we.
doesn't care.
have to be. We don't have to be, Quinton.
If you look
Especially
at
at
humanity,
7.
yeah, at 7, even though somebody is a rapist or a murderer, you're not going to make them physically or mentally traumatized and suffered. Even though you might want to, you
I mean,
don't.
Quinton does that regularly.
So they put them in jail instead. So that's the humanity 7. You're low enough for you, it's
Okay.
fine. But humanity 7, it's no, any torture whatsoever is bad and fucked up, and we're not doing it.
Okay, well,
So you can still do it. You can ignore it and do it and take a stain.
A stain does not mean you lose it.
Oh, I
Yep.
know.
well, I mean, we could just
And now
we
doing
could start with the Blaze head, since he is technically dead and he hasn't finished dying.
now as a Ravnos, using your discipline powers, that wouldn't necessarily gain a stain in this situation. Still kind of borderline at 7 humanity. It's like it doesn't feel good, but I wouldn't do a stain.
Wait,
it's something
what
really
do you mean by
awful.
that, Gavin?
So if you use Fata Morgana, to do stuff, it won't incur a stain. Actually
Okay,
making
yeah.
his
So if I do the
chest,
thing where if I make it look like stuff is happening.
if you actually make his chest into a chair, that would be a stain. If you
Okay, so if we do the thing
Yeah.
like we were talking about of like make him look at a mirror and I basically make an illusion of those things happening to his body, but it isn't happening. Or
yeah, I would say it should still feel uncomfortable, but I won't do a stain for it because you guys do have a point about it being not actually happening to him. So
yeah, because okay. Since it's not, yeah, because that's the one thing with like Fata Morgana and chemistry, because it's all a thing about projecting a reality onto someone else but it's never been real.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now-
So I will.
now, if you were doing this
fuse
on an innocent mortal, 100% that's a stain.
Yeah. Oh yeah, but this is like the thing of like we're like, okay, the prince, this is the one of the the people we have from the freedom fighters. The prince has tasked us with getting rid of the group. We need more information about them.
Yep. And so so you can proceed.
Okay, so the plan is this. I'm going to immobilize him by fusing himself. So his hands and feet are fused together, kind of hogtied.
Oh, like what they did with us.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
And then
Or sorry.
we're
Yeah.
gonna place that mirror, and then I motion to Tala, and then I go stand kind of in the background.
Yeah.
I will stay out of sight so that I can, when you need an intimidation, I'll do Cloak of Shadows to make him feel uneasy.
Okay. So I'm looking at Jax. I was like, so how are we doing this? What am I making him see exactly?
So, I think the most... what's the proper word here? Productive.
Effective?
Way for this to work would be having him see his friend behind me kind of strung up, or what looks like strung up.
Okay.
But nothing's holding him there. And then... do we wait until he starts talking? Or if he tells us he's not going to say anything?
Probably not, if he isn't going to cooperate. Heavy.
Okay. And then,
I'm
so
gonna...
if he says that he's not going to talk, then every limb is torn off.
I think a good bluff is we already have information from him. If you can give us better information, right? Like, one of you we can negotiate with to send a message back to the rest. But if you tell me stuff that isn't good...
It better match what that guy said.
Exactly. We could say that he already told us stuff and we're going
You
for
already told us
verification.
about your organization. If what you say doesn't match him, we'll do this to you too. And then we'll rip him apart. Because technically, you don't need the limbs to talk.
Fair.
It's not great, but it's effective.
It's like right now he has legs and a mouth, so he could get out of here, and you might just be fucked.
Yeah, and I can make him appear to be. I'll have him be staked in the illusion, so he looks like he's in torpor, which is why he's not talking.
Okay, so you ready to begin?
Yeah, and his
actually, clarifying question:
nerves.
does it?
Okay.
Jax, your powers you're trying to get, does it just completely shred, or does it? How exactly would it work? Just make sure I can get the illusion right.
Elfin lied.
Yeah, so it's just like it just like slicing up or ripping.
I think it's slice, because it like gets their telekinesis to like a razor's edge.
Okay, so slices. Okay.
Yeah.
Never had it,
be
but it
either
reminds me of
it can either be a
bologna.
slice or it can be just like pulled so hard it comes right off.
Okay. Then that is what we'll go for. So, do you have a go word?
That's unfortunate. No, that's already in a very big critical role thing.
I'll let Quinton give the go word, and then I will motion like I'm
Alright.
doing it.
When I say
Because I'll start the illusion as soon as his eyes open.
when I say
I'll have the illusion going.
cut
But
him
when
to pieces,
what's the go word for the rippy?
it's cut him to pieces.
Very
or it
good
could be
code
Rippy Rippy. That could be the code.
Okay,
word.
yeah, let's do Rippy Rippy.
Rippy Rippy is the go word. All right.
Yeah.
To show
That's
just
Quinton's
how
voice for ya.
Just how
Just how fucked up
deranged
we are. Yep.
Yeah.
how deranged this coterie is.
To shreds, you
Absolutely.
say.
We've got to step up our game. I'm the sheriff now, and you're the hounds. Like, we have
Damn
to
it.
step up.
I'm so mad that we didn't think about that. To shreds, you say.
To shreds, you say.
We can use it. We can still do it.
All right. Is
All right.
to shreds, you
No,
say our
that's
go
what-
word or
that's-
Rippy Rippy?
You'll
Rippy
know
Rippy is
when
it.
the time is right.
When the
Also,
time
like, I
Oh
comes,
God, I hate that.
You'll
like to
know.
imagine after it happens, that's when Jax like looks over his shoulder and is like, "To shreds, you say."
There you go. Oh yeah, that's what after the Rippy Rippy, he
Yeah.
just turns and does the like to shreds, you
So
say.
I say Rippy Rippy, and then Jack
Mhm.
says to shreds you say, and then it happened.
Ah.
Yes, I want to
Uh.
see this happen, please, please.
All
guys,
right.
comply.
Okay. Gavin, should I do my roll for the Fata Morgana now?
I think they have to be awake, right?
Yeah. So
Yeah, they do. So it's like as soon as I see his eyes opening, that's when I'm gonna take it into effect. Of just seeing him hanging there.
okay. Yeah. Go ahead and make your roll now.
And then will I have to do a roll again when I do the? I guess it's the illusion just staying on.
Yeah. Yeah. It would just advance the illusion, I guess.
Okay. It's
Yeah.
still like a continuation of the illusion.
Yeah.
Well, hard to read. Oh yeah. Okay, I have an 8 for my illusion.
Okay. Yeah. That's good enough to cover what you want.
Okay.
So, as you guys are ready,
Jax, don't forget to do your weird hand motions for your spell.
the Scourge steps up and again cuts his palm, puts it over Pierre's mouth, and lets him drink from him, and pulls it back as he starts to come to. And then he licks his hand and steps away. And Pierre, like, shakes and kind of comes to and shakes his head, or tries to, and just opens his eyes.
Now, you're gonna be a little alarmed as you can't feel anything. That would be because I disabled your nervous sound. So don't be alarmed. You're fine.
And he kind of glares, and all of you feel his intimidating presence roll over you as he activates
Oh.
Daunt.
Mm-hmm.
So you will still be able to work against him, but you'll be taking a 1-die penalty in this situation for
Okay.
some stuff, because
Mm-hmm.
this guy will fuck you up if he gets out.
I glance over at Tala and I'd be like,
I can. I just have to do another roll for it. Let me double check.
because I think you've done that before in the past. So I'm like,
I just don't know if I can actively do it while I'm also currently.
like one or the other. Okay, then never mind.
I think it's a one or the other thing.
Okay, that's fine.
It's like a concentration spell.
Mhm.
Yep.
Okay, then.
Not quite, but
Okay. So.
And then, did you make it where he can't talk?
No, he can talk.
Okay.
Yeah, he just can't feel. Physically.
So he's. Looks like your dumbass has finally got the better of us.
Was real easy too.
It kind of was. Oh man.
Could I do heightened senses and listen for stress in his voice to
Yeah.
like try to?
I just kind of look
Figure
at
out why.
Jax. I'm like, the most embarrassing part is it was a ghoul that killed Omar.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I didn't have to
Mhm.
dirty my hands at all. Anyway, I digress. You gonna help us, or you gonna end up like this guy? And I kind of point back. Because we've got a series of information that we need from you, and we're really hoping that your information matches what this guy told me. Because otherwise, it's gonna be a problem.
What, are you gonna kill me? You're gonna kill me no matter what, so why should I talk?
Why would I? Okay, first off, you realize that you're talking to the people that brought this new initiative in being, right? And like acceptance and diversity and forgiveness. That's kind of our thing.
Sounds like they're no
They don't even
longer in
allow the robot now.
charge.
What I'm saying, you dipshit, is that we're the only people in this city that can keep you alive right now. If you work with us.
So, I'm gonna need you to make a composure and intelligence roll.
Go, my pretties! I got a 1. No,
Here's
2.
a question: if you use Daunt while someone else is using Daunt, does that cancel out each other's Daunt?
No, it just means that both of you are terrified.
Terrifying.
Okay.
So, he continues talking, saying, "How can you keep me safe when you couldn't even keep your prince safe? You couldn't keep your family safe. I don't even know why you think you're so great, you piece of shit." And despite his words not being that hurtful, Quinton, your beast is seething. And Jax,
Mm-hmm.
I need you to make this composure and intelligence roll as well as Quinton. I need you to make a fury frenzy test.
Okay. What's that? Just willpower?
Your unspent willpower.
Okay.
And my still for my composure, right?
What's up?
Still like
Got a 3?
surged for my composure. This is still the same scene.
When did you search?
We got a redemption in chat.
When we started the interrogation.
Okay, then yes. Oh boy. Okay.
That's a very loaded. That
Yes.
could be anything.
I am
Ah!
so happy for that one.
Why?
Oh! Oh no!
Things
Yeah.
just got interesting. Okay.
Oh no.
The
Alright.
prince shows up.
Hey there, boy.
Yay! All our problems.
No, the old one. The good
The
one.
old one shows up.
Fuck.
Oh, this is such a good roll too. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, this might actually. Okay, this is exciting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and I got 2 crits, including this boy.
Oh, nice.
Oh, so it's a bestial.
For a total of 4, 8, 12.
Oof. So, Pierre continues talking and begins to shit talk the prince about
Mhm.
how that slut couldn't even protect
Mhm.
herself.
Uh-huh.
And Jax, your beast is writhing, and I also need you to make a fury frenzy test.
Okay.
As your bestial
Gavin.
critical.
Yep.
Yeah.
I got a 3.
So what do I roll for this?
just your unspent willpower, and you
Oh,
cannot
okay.
use willpower to reroll.
I had a question. So on Daunt, it doesn't
5.
show as having a dice pool.
Yeah, there's no dice pool. It's if you're
Okay. I'm gonna,
somebody tries to hurt you, they have to roll something at difficulty 2 to actually do it.
Okay. I think I'm I'm probably gonna have a reactionary thing of when I feel his Daunt, when I feel, I guess, frightened, I'm going to also activate my Daunt on him. Even though I'm out of his line of sight, his beast should still be able to feel it.
Yep. All right, so yours activates. Is Esther in sight?
Of him?
Mm-hmm.
No.
I think she
It's-
said she quickly got
yeah.
out of his line of sight.
Okay. Is Tala in sight of him?
I
N-
thought no,
no.
because she was with me.
Yeah, we
And I
were
think
trying to
the
stay
Scourge was also
behind
out
to
of
do
sight.
more of the mental stuff.
Okay. So I need each of you to also make a roll of composure. No, that's the wrong I need you guys to make a composure plus intelligence roll.
Okay.
And does this count as a different scene from when the Scourge was doing his little, like,
If it were before the interrogation actually started, yes.
then I'm not still blood surged on that.
Mine is a 3.
4 successes.
Good.
Good, you all
The-
friendly. Wonderful.
So this guy, he's talking. Oh, he's talking shit. And you can feel his effort to ignite a spark of rage within each of you, tempting your beast to frenzy. But you are all strong enough to stay in control.
Well, that was cute. Can we get on with this?
Hmm.
The moment of, dang it, that was my one move.
What do you want to know?
Is someone gonna take up Omar's mantle?
Esther is in the back going like, yes, that's the one. Yes.
And who, if so?
No. Those idiots will fall apart without Omar.
Yeah. Insight.
Yeah.
So he was
also
brains?
insight.
I see this as an absolute win.
Yeah. Yeah, I want to check and
that-
see if he's lying to me.
Is that wits?
Wits insight.
Oh, can I, sorry. We're doing an interrogation scene. Can I have, boosted that?
Interrogation music.
You can rouse your blood now before you roll if you want.
Okay. I don't get... Fits. Pump some of that blood up there. And it's wits
I got 4.
and
Wits and insight,
insight.
and I got 4. I'm basically gonna roll it for everything that this guy says.
Yeah, same.
Yeah. What's your result?
I only got 1 success, but on my red die is also a 1.
Crit. Got a 6.
Okay.
Best wills.
So the 6 and 4 are high enough to know he's telling the truth. and he, instead of making you roll every single time moving forward, those are pretty decent rolls. That'll apply for the next like few statements, so you're not rolling every die. One success, that's a failure, and because you got a 1 on your red die, that's a bestial failure. You know what happens on a bestial failure?
I don't.
Oh no.
What?
What'd you do?
Oh,
Okay.
that's happening.
This
Was
will
that
be
bestial failure?
We're moving on.
this will be a good time to take a short 5-minute break.
Oh no! Oh no!
BRB!
Yep.
Hey, we are back and I fixed it.
Hey, welcome back. So,
Back to the hard-hitting button.
Wouldn't be stream if we didn't have tech issues.
mhm. So we left off just as Esther began getting a bit twitchy again.
Hmm?
Like seeing things, hearing things, and falling prey to her Malkavian delusions. So she now takes -2 to her mental traits for the rest of the scene.
I feel like I can just see all the clockwork, you know,
Mhm.
like behind everything.
Yep.
Fate, like moving everything to God's design, and it's very distracting. It's very
Mhm.
God
distracting.
machine reference.
But it,
Yep. And
That's
You just-
all shit is God machine shit.
Mm-hmm.
you just can't get your mind off the fact that something's coming.
God.
So what do you ask Pierre next?
Oh yeah. All right. So, how many more of the organization are in your group?
There's probably only 8 that I'd worry about.
Okay. And what was
What are their names?
what was your role in the fall of the tower? Be honest.
And what exactly am I getting out of this? Are you going to let me walk free?
I can. Because my orders were to make sure that your organization falls apart. I don't necessarily have to kill all of you. And in fact, you spreading word to your boys saying, hey, Omar's dead, let's get the hell out of here, might actually help me. So, how about you stop being antagonistic?
Are you lying?
Nope. That was the order from the prince, right? Is just end it by any means
Yeah.
necessary.
Deal with them.
So I was told to deal with you. That means there's wiggle room here, which is good news for you, honestly.
Then perhaps I can help you more than you know.
Wonderful. I guess quick question. Totally up to you. I'm not going to force you to do anything. But if you were to pledge fealty to the prince and join us, that would be very beneficial to you. I kind of glance over at the Scourge.
He's stoic.
Okay.
Mhm.
Back at the guy.
Hmm. And I'll consider your offer.
Mm-hmm.
But even without joining you, I can make the rest of the Freedom Fighters disappear.
Great. Cool. We're already having a wonderful relationship, right?
But only if I leave here alive.
True. Okay.
If I don't, you can imagine they will be a bigger issue than they were before.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And
I'm guessing I
don't-
don't believe him because we just checked him a second ago and he said they would completely fall apart without Omar.
But if he doesn't leave here alive, without him, they'll become a bigger issue.
Just
So
answer
without
our
Omar
questions.
with them,
Just answer our
But,
questions, and we'll get there. How's that sound?
surprised you're wasting any more time on them.
You keep saying them. You keep distancing yourself from them. I don't like it. What does that mean? It doesn't sound good. Like, what? Why do you keep saying them?
Who is
And like
them?
Esther is like crawled over the top of the table, so she's like looking down over him now, like
Well,
eye to eye.
He just appears out of nowhere.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
straight
that
up.
happens.
Mm-hmm. Answer the question. You didn't answer the question about the fall of the
Mhm.
tower. You keep saying them. What does that mean? You're not that.
I love the level of paranoia just crawling up to him. Who are you talking about?
What is this about?
well,
Well, you're here to answer questions. You're not answering questions.
so you should just use demontation on this guy.
She doesn't have demontation.
I do.
Yeah.
She is compel. Like that's about it. That's all she could do.
Because there's stuff that he clearly knows, but he does not want to tell you.
Sure doesn't, and I don't like it.
Like, I want to tell you, but I'm
Okay, I'm
having a
gonna
hard time justifying
I'm gonna switch.
why he would tell you.
I'm gonna switch to. This is gonna give me motivation to break his mind.
Yeah.
I kind of gently push Esther's face back away from the guy, and
He
I
goes.
He's just not
slowly,
shh,
I
don't listen to
slowly
her.
move mine up closer, and I go. Where is the Kraken?
And with that, he smiles. Somewhere you won't get to them in time.
Demontation. Demontation immediately. Breaking his. Let's go.
Yep.
Manipulation.
Manipulation plus dominate versus composure plus intelligence. Damn.
Okay, bud.
You're going to tell me where the Kraken is and how do I release it?
Yeah, he rolled pretty shitty, so he yeah, he's like, what do you think? What do you think the Sword of Cain is going to do to the Kraken?
What would be a roll to figure out what the Sword of Cain is?
Wits or intelligence plus kindred lore.
Okay.
I got no lore on her.
Oh, that is, those are not my stats. That is the boys' stats.
She doesn't
Uh,
pay attention. just assumes he's crazy and talking crazy
Uh.
nonsense.
Quinton, you can feel
Oh. Okay.
his mind wasn't ready for that, and he is buckling, about to break.
I got a 6 because of a crit for
Oh.
that roll.
Okay, you know that the Sword of Cain is one of the terms that the Sabbat use to refer to themselves as. As
Okay.
they are the Sword of Cain. They're an army for Cain that will
Yeah.
destroy all antediluvians who disobeyed him, and they will be his army when he returns. And they seek to diabolarize and destroy all antediluvians who are puppeting the world. And now you know that they are after the Kraken. So if you roll again, you could break him.
With
Is that what the
another-
map that the captain has is to
Yep.
the Kraken?
Another dementation?
Yep, one more.
Another crit? That one's a 7.
Okay. So he begins laughing and doing that crazy maniacal laugh. It's like, you Cammy bastards are so dumb.
How dumb are we? Like, pops her head back over again.
Dumb enough, we could
Just
kill
out
your
of,
prince.
Out of frame.
We killed your prince so easy.
It could kill the prince.
You gave us the captain and the map to the Kraken. Free of charge. Yeah, and you're sitting here worrying about...
So you're with the Sabbat.
You're worrying about the Freedom Fighters who we were just fucking with since they were here anyways and egging them on.
Oh,
We're the only way they got the weapons they had. Well, yes. And you're all dead.
Yeah, we're vampires. I already know that.
Because once the priest diabolarizes the Kraken, the city and the ley lines will be ours.
Sounds like crap.
And how do I release the Kraken?
You can't. You'll be too late.
Well, let's say I could get there in time. And then how do I release it? What's the
You
thing
don't
they
know,
told
do
you not to
You're
do?
not very smart. You're not very smart. You don't know how to do it, do you? Do you? Do you?
I mean, you're not the smart ones because you don't know how to open a door. That's all it would take.
So
Yeah.
the Kraken's behind a door.
It stuck. Yeah.
Dick. Right. Now you, my guy.
What are you gonna do? Kill me now? All in the service of Cain.
We're really indoctrinated.
And
Who's the priest?
That's like their prince.
you'll
Okay.
meet her someday. Now the priest is out of character. Was Pack Priest is like the leader of
Oh,
their coterie.
yeah, that's what.
Yeah. Their
Okay.
archbishop, I think, is the prince or bishop, one of them.
Question. We determined my Sabat becomes Camarilla. It can only be used one story,
Mm-hmm.
but like, is this a part of the same story as me getting?
I'm going to say no. I'm going to say Saoirse has her own storyline. Even though it crosses over with the Sabat one,
Yeah.
it's her own story.
Okay, then
And this is the Sabat.
I think I'm gonna legitimately try to convert.
Okay. And so at this point, he just starts. Oh yeah, Archbishop is the Prince equivalent. So he starts babbling nonsense at this point, and
We'll just have a casual conversation.
and that is where we will fade to black as Quinton gets ready to try to recruit this guy, and you guys have learned some information.
Okay.
And actually,
Ah, damn it, he remembered.
yep.
Fuck.
Hmm.
Indeed. Esther grabs her golf clubs.
Question: if I have an active illusion going,
Mm-hmm.
can actually, yeah, if I have Fata Morgana and someone else comes into the room after I'm still using it, does it affect them?
No.
Okay. That's what I
So-
figured. It was like basically a blast of whoever's currently there.
So as he begins babbling nonsense, the door to your room bursts open, and you see Butcher there, bloody, bruised,
Oh.
and he kind of limps in. He's like, "We got a problem."
Fuck.
And that's where we'll end it.
Well, god damn it!
Butcher.
Must butcher his ghoul.
My ghoul.
And said
The
we have a
Inquisition
problem.
ghoul.
Yeah.
The Inquisition man.
The guy that exploded Omar like the rest of the
That
way.
that helped kill Omar.
Oh my god.
What a cliffhanger!
Do we think about turning Butcher to a full vampire eventually?
If I can
No,
get
I love-
permission.
Oh.
I
yeah.
love it.
Well,
I love it.
but think about this.
Oh my god.
Spencer, think about how useful he is for being a daywalker, though.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I'm just, once we get to a certain point,
Yeah.
he could be pretty useful as a vampire. He'd be a scary vampire.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
He was a scary human.
Mm-hmm.
He'd be even scarier as a Malkavian.
Oh, God.
Oh, perfect.
All right.
PTSD, that's the only thing that's wrong with him, and he already had it. So he's just
Now he
a
has
menace.
super PT.
No,
Yep.
now he just has, like, now he's just normal. It's just stress disorder.
it cancels out. He's just like, oh, okay, yeah. No.
Mildly stressed.
It's not even post-traumatic, it's just constant stress disorder.
Yeah.
Before we go,
He's like, you know what? Everything I was worried about was validated, so I'm less stressed out now.
Mm-hmm.
before we go, I got a list here. I want to thank Sheesh Meesh for the Prime for 7 months, Unexpected Giraffe for the gifted tier.
Yes, very
Crystal,
much,
thank you so much for your tier 1 for 2 months. Quiet, thank you for the Prime. Sheesh Meesh, thank you for the bits. Shirley, thank you. Unexpected Giraffe, thank you for the bits. Dana, thank you for the follow. Catastrophic, thank you for the tier 1. And Unexpected, thank you for the bits. We're going to go ahead and... You have any announcements or anything before I kick this raid off?
No, I posted our subscriber session on YouTube. So if you missed that on Friday, you could go check that out.
Has the same name as this channel. You can find us over
It's a
there.
different playlist.
Yeah.
So.
Mhm.
Yep. So, and that's that.
Alrighty, we're gonna go ahead and raid Sriker Sly. I don't know who they are, but they've got the most people, so we're gonna go over there. They might be VTubers. They might be a whole group of VTubers. I'm not sure.
Oh, that would be fun.
Yeah, I've never seen them before, but we're gonna go stop by and say hello.
Alrighty.
Yeah, let's go.
All right. Thank you all for watching. We'll see you next time.
Thanks so much. Bye.
In a second. Going. Bye bye. There we go.